Welcome back to the Garage Gym. My name is Stevie Richards. In today's video, we continue our review series on this right here, the Force USA C10 sliding bench all-in-one trainer. Today we'll be back in biceps. And at the time of this recording, you can see not only am I wearing sleeves under this, I'm also wearing a hoodie because it's a very cold, at least here in Florida, 41 degrees. But at the time that we shot the B-roll of the back and biceps workout, it was 36 degrees. So for us in Florida, that is freezing. You're probably thinking that might be fall or spring or maybe even summer for some people out there. But we'll probably go into the pros and cons of owning a garage gym because that is one con right there, the cold and the heat. But let's focus right now on the Force USA C10 sliding bench all-in-one trainer, and more specifically, the back and biceps review. Now we're doing this a little bit different than the first one, a little bit more with B-roll because my form admittedly was garbage, was trash, and I rushed through that workout. So in this workout review, hopefully my form is a little bit better. Everybody in the comments was definitely right about that. So we're trying to, the first thing you got to realize is work out safely and effectively. So if you're filming and you're trying to give instruction, you're trying to review stuff, and you're trying to get the workout all at the same time, it kind of ends up like that. So during the course of this back and biceps workout, I did multi-grip pull-ups, meaning different grips on the pull-ups. We're going to cover this in chapters and timestamps in the description, as well as the pinned comments. So we did pull-ups of different grips. We did lat pull-downs, both front and rear grip, meaning front grip like this, and then chin-up grip like that, using another attachment. We're going to get to that during that chapter. And then we did Serratus Pulldowns. After that, we did straight bar curls, and then we did rope curls on the C10. Okay, so let's break down this review and let's go to the pull-up bar, and I'll explain how I feel about the C10's multi-grip pull-up bar. Now here we have the multi-grip pull-up bar that comes with the C10 and a lot of the models within the Force USA all-in-one trainer and multi-trainer series. But what we have here are the different grips. Also the suspension training, the TRX ring right here comes into play because I do assisted pull-ups quite a bit still right now. I prefer them because I can really control my motion, my isometrics, and even the negative on the way down. Now my least favorite grip on this is this wide grip right here. For some reason, that really doesn't do my elbows and my shoulders any favor. I wish that would go straight out, but I can see why they kind of tapered it down here, especially when you have the cable pulleys over here. But I do wish in future iterations that you have a choice between straight bar and this right here on this portion, or if they can redesign it. But these grips right here are excellent. All around, all these grips here, I really am getting a lot more pull-up work right now. And when I add in that power band to do the assisted pull-ups, I get a lot more volume safely and effectively. Once again, safety and effectiveness are really two things you need to talk about and think about, more importantly, during a workout, and be able to do pull-ups again, which I did them on the total gym, but these are way, way better in my opinion. So the next exercise in this back and biceps workout review on the C10 is lat pull-downs. Now we need to do some setup work for lat pull-downs. We have the pulleys up here and the Smith machine bar right here. So all three of these need to be lower. Now the Smith machine bar doubles as a knee pad. They include the pad there to be able to do lat pull-downs. So what we need to do is lower the pulleys as low as we can, not all the way down, just around bench level. Bring it all the way down here. And then the Smith machine bar can come down. When the pulleys are up here, it's locked into place. So the pulleys go and the bar follows that. Same with bench press and stuff like that. So when we put this down here, we also have a pad that's included right here that we can put onto the bar. Then I'm going to take the FID bench that I have from Force USA, but you can also use the sliding bench for the lat pull downs. You just need to sit somewhere to do the pull downs. And we're going to point out something about the included attachment for somebody my height, 6'2", and how the range of motion on that is just a little bit short and how I am solving that issue. So on the upper part of the C10, you have dual pulleys right here, which create and convert a 2-to-1 cable pulley ratio into a 1-to-1. So keep that in mind when you're doing pull downs or anything up here, when you use this included attachment and the included hooks in order to get this connected. So we're just gonna get this set up. It's a little bit of finagling. These things twist to where you can get them where you need them. Now right here, you can see our range of motion is reduced when this comes down here and then this drops here. My wish there would be that the hook would be here, but engineering wise, this is the best way to do it. And with the included pull down attachment, you are gonna lose some range of motion. I'm gonna demonstrate that and also show you the attachment that I got to kind of solve that issue, at least for the most part. So here is the included lat pull down bar that comes with the C10. They come with a lot of attachments. This right here, there's nothing wrong with it depending upon your height, but you can see even with the hook in here that it's dropping that range of motion down even further from up here to here and then all the way down to here. And with my arm length and my height, it makes it very difficult. I need to lean back a little bit in order to do proper pull downs. And then I got to really, even though it's a good thing to slow down the negative, I know that it's going to hit the stacks and my range of motion is going to be shortened. To solve this issue, I actually went on Amazon and I bought another lat pull down bar, which brings the grip up here instead. And even for bicep curls, reverse grip, overhand grip, pull down, stuff like that. And it also actually relieves the elbow and the shoulder pain that I was talking about with the pull-ups. I have a little bit with this bar as well, but that, even with just one workout, I felt the difference compared to this one. Now, it's not a cheap attachment, it's around $100, but to me, it really has a lot of versatility and different exercises. But if you are shorter, or if you're around my height or a little bit shorter, this may not be an issue for you, but if you're taller, you're definitely gonna feel the drop in the range of motion from up here to down here. Now here are the dual lower pulleys on the Force USA C10. Now one thing to note, I talked about the upper pulleys where the 2-to-1 can be converted to a 1-to-1 cable pulley ratio. This here, when you join it with the same attachment that we used for lat pull downs, this will be a 1-to-2, meaning that if you have 100 pounds on each side, you are going to have 200 pounds. So basically the 220 pound weight stacks now essentially are 440 pound weight stacks. So when you do leg press, hack squat, lower cable rows like this, you're not gonna run, at least now I'm never gonna run out of space and headroom for the weights like that. So it's really a great feature of the C10 to really get the biggest bang for your buck. Now, when we hook these up, and I kept the hooks right in here on the lower, it is the same thing where we hook it here and then the opposite way. And I'm probably in the way right now as I'm doing this, but just like that. Now this foot plate right here goes all the way back out of the way, but I brought it all the way out to get that range of motion for cable rows using that new attachment as well, which is awesome to be able to do overhand, almost like a bent over row type of grip, and then the supinated grip. Now with this, I really wish this would come out further. I wish they would design one that was like an XL version for taller people, because I do find myself not being able to lean in all the way because once again, the range of motion is cut down quite a bit with that. So, but that's to be expected when you're joining those two cable pulleys and making that 1-to-2 cable pulley ratio. But I really wish, and this goes for leg presses and hack squat and stuff like that, I wish the low row foot plate would come out further to give me more range of motion, and maybe taller individuals might have an issue even with this all the way out. At 6'2", I'm on the borderline with it. I can feel the range, but it's just enough. But if they offered more range on this foot plate to come even further out, that would be perfect. I would pay extra money if they would sell that a la carte, or in future models, just include more holes and more of a range with that. Have I said that enough? It's really just a wish list for me. Same thing with the plate up here for the presses as well. So our next exercise was Serratus Pulldowns, and I have to really point this out because this is one of my favorite features of the C10 that I think they should include on every all-in-one trainer inside and outside. Let's do that inside And outside the Force USA lineup are these pivoting cable pulleys to really give you more space. Someone's working with you. You can be on the outside. They could be on the inside. You can do a bunch of different things. I love the fact that this even comes out a little bit right here to where you just have good clearance from the all-in-one trainer. This thing here is one of the best designed cable pulleys to be able to pivot around and work within that. So, and Serratus Pulldowns were definitely great with that new attachment. Once again, I've done it with the rope attachment, that's fine. I've done it with straight bar, the included Lat Pulldowns bar, but the new attachment really does bring just a different feeling to this. And if you want me to do a full review of that bar, of that attachment, let me know in the comments. So, but this here, this engineering is pretty awesome, one of my favorite features. So the bicep portion of this workout review is really basic, just your standard curls using that new attachment that I got off Amazon, and then hammer curls using the included rope attachment. I really love doing cable exercises for my biceps and trying, that I didn't do in the chest and triceps workout, trying to go much slower, use isometrics, and keep my mind muscle connection, and the cables enable me to do that. Also, it's a 2-to-1 cable pulley ratio. I can definitely use fractional weights, which Force USA sells now a la carte on their website. But right now, I'm getting enough of a workout with the 2-to-1 cable pulley ratio. And if I decided to join that, the included camber bars enable a 1-to-1 cable pulley ratio. But right now, I'm completely happy doing it on one side of the C10 with the 2-to-1 cable pulley ratio. So that about does it for video number 2 in this review series on the Force USA C10 sliding bench all-in-one trainer. I have to say, I do not regret this purchase right here. I do not regret getting the C10 over the other Force USA all-in-one trainer models, and definitely ones outside. This C10 has enough unique features, and it's kind of future-proofed in a way with the dual cable pulleys on the upper and especially the lower. 1-to-1 cable pulley ratio on the top, 1-to-2 on the bottom. So much headroom and also so many features to protect my back. Coming up soon will be the legs and shoulders. The legs is the one that will really set the C10 sliding bench all-in-one trainer with the sliding bench we have off camera apart from other models. So please stay tuned, subscribe, click the bell to get notified. If you decide to get the C10 or anything else from the Force USA lineup, please use forceusa.com/Stevie. You save some money and you help support the content here at Stevie Richards Fitness. But most importantly, God bless each and every one of you. Have a great day.